Hello everyone, my name is JR and today I'll be retouching or revamping a bit this art project I did in my degree. It's called Before After and it's about my double jaw surgery that I had roughly at the start of 2018. The purpose of this art project was to not only showcase my drawing and my art and but also the reflections, and also help other people who want to do this surgery, who are scared, who don't think they can afford it, to be very transparent and honest with it. So the first part of this is actually just to get into like probably the second most daunting aspect of the surgery, which is the cost. How much do I have to pay? Can I claim it for my insurance company and stuff like that? Essentially, I was uninsured, but technically all Singaporeans are insured under MediShield Life, but I am not privately insured, so I couldn't go to anyone and claim that, hey, I'm going to have this surgery. I just simply couldn't. So if you are also uninsured like me, this will also help you a lot to see how much it is. And if you can see from the background as I'm drawing, this is how it looked like before the surgery, if you are curious about that. A lot of the research that I saw when I was first starting to research about this double jaw surgery, which I wanted for like literally decades, like 15 years roughly, I guess. I was researching a lot and going and finding a lot of people were already insured against it, which I thought I could have gotten it anyway, because they'll be like, it's a pre-existing condition, you cannot be insured now and claim it immediately. There were a lot of people who had insurance, they were staying at a nice A1 ward and everything, but I wasn't that kind of person. I was really afraid of the cost, which is why also I'm making this video. So without further ado, I shall transition to the image of the estimated bill, and after that it will be the final bill of the surgery. Just the surgery, braces and stuff as pre-surgery, and that's a separate thing. So as you can see here, you can pause to read. This is the estimated hospital bill based on a 3-day stay. I actually stayed for only 1 day, so my bill was a little bit cheaper. So I can see down at the bottom, they expect you to stay at Ward C, and as you can see, if you want to stay at Ward A, even though you're not privately insured, like me, you will have to fork out that much money just to stay in a nicer ward. Usually those that are privately insured will be able to stay at a nicer ward and claim that, but let's say, like I think I've said it before, if you are not insured like me, you have the MediShield Life, which every Singaporean will have, and that will pay out about, as you can see there, roughly 2.3k out of the whole thing. And your MediSave will kick in, and you can allowed to pay 2.6k out from that, and likely the leftover, your cash payment is about 1.1k. Regarding the MediSave, I'm gonna say that I think everyone should be able to have 2.6k in their MediSave ready to pay out. However, if you do not have any amount of money in your MediSave, you will have to basically make up for the difference in cash payment. So now let's look at my actual bill, the final bill that came out. As I said before, I've stayed only 1 day. I showed that I could feed myself through the syringe, and so they let me go as fast as possible, and I'm very happy about that, because basically the faster you recover, or the faster you can get home, also the less you technically pay. And not only that, you recover at home is nicer compared to like the B. I was in C ward, right, which means that was like with like 7 other like elderly people, and I was the only young one there, and my whole face was swollen, and all the elderly people were staring at me. It's like, what did this guy do? So as you can see, you can pause to see it. These are the charges before the subsidy, and these are the charges after the subsidy. So it was 22k, and then 17.5k was minus off from this amount, which means left over 4.5k, and then they add on the GST, and then they minus off the GST because it's all by the government, which is great, and then the end amount payable is actually 4.597. Then MediShield Life kicked in, and that's like the insurance that I talked about. Like every Singaporean should have this, and then it paid off 2.7k. And for MediSave, they took from it 1.7k, and essentially whatever cash I have left to pay, I only have to pay $70 of the amount. So as you see, this is the final bill. Amount claim has reached the MediSave limit. You have to pay off the different balance, or if the amount is not sufficient, you have to kindly pay the outstanding balance. So the whole point of my video here is actually to really show that even if you are not insured privately with anyone, and let's say worst come to worst, you cannot claim it, and they expect you to, we'll let you settle it yourself, it is still feasible through the most subsidized way, like here, which is through National Dental National Dental Center, and usually the surgery is at SGH, but the surgeon will be from the National Dental Center. So through the whole subsidized government route, this is how much I actually paid for. In the end, technically, I only paid $70 through cash. So actually, double soul surgery is actually really affordable, and it's not a aesthetic surgery. It's considered a necessary surgery, or what do I say? It's practical in that it's not just aesthetic, even though it can affect your looks a lot. And so it is really something that you should go for. Bear in mind, this is also only the cost for the surgery, and there are also costs for, let's say, the braces. If you're doing the waiting list, the really long one, usually it's about 2.5k roughly. Then there's all the little amounts like, you know, x-rays they're gonna do. Sometimes it's like $50 to do one x-ray session, and then the consultation with the specialist, who will also charge you like, I think, $30 and then per session. And then not only that, if they do all the measurements before the surgery, they do all these little tools that I will show next time in another video. Basically all of that was roughly like $500 suddenly, all the measurements. So those are the little outlying costs, but I would say all in all, still really affordable, and I didn't regret this at all. And now back to the painting. I've retouched it a bit more, and essentially this is how it looked like before the jaw surgery. Really bad underbite, really crescent moon face. If you guys want to see the after results, which I also have, and all the other stuff, like I'm going to do a lot of things, like talk about psychological effects, side effects. It's been 5 years since the surgery, so I can talk about, you know, what I wish I had done for the 5 years, or that kind of thing, or what I have felt, how I feel about it now after 5 years, so on and so forth. But yeah, please like and subscribe, press the notification bell. If you're interested in art education and stuff like that, I have other videos as well. Please check them out. If you have any questions that I didn't really cover, anything that I can help you with, and I can address that in the Q&A video or in the comments, please let me know so I can help you, as that's kind of like the purpose of the our project anyway, is to, you know, showcase the drawing and the art and my reflections, and also to help other people transparently and as honestly as I can. If you need a more written article, I probably went into more better detail in the article. I will link it below. It's on my website. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.